G'day everybody. I thought I just might show you what I'm doing here. I haven't done this one before. I'm trying to prepare this painting for hanging. So I'm trying to do a new way without using these, and I think it might work, but I don't know. So what these are, they're cable tie mounts. There's no picture, so I have no idea how I have them. No idea. Probably bought them by mistake, but anyway, they're sticky, and that's pretty sticky. But I can still use these because that'll fit nicely in there and screw it into here. But I want to see how it'll work first. I've got my string, and I'm just gonna make this a little bit easier for me to feed through this the holes, because they perfectly have the holes and everything. And then I'm going to crisscross it. Let me just cut this. Don't need it that big. And then I'm just going to do a cross, so you can hang it whichever way you want. Sideways, diagonally. You know, you don't need a 100. Oh geez, this doesn't want to go through, which does not help, does it? Here we go. So here's the idea. Go through to here. Go through there. I've just made it a little bit awkward. Another way that you can, because it's too, it's fraying, which is annoying. But you can dip it into some wax, and then make a point, and that works as well. But I'm just, you know, doing and sort of thinking at the same time. Alrighty, where's my pointy thing? Here it is. Just get you through there. Now I could have gone from the top, but that's not the point. The point is to have them in, and that's why I'm doing that, doing it this way. How about if I cut it there? That might help. Just made it a little bit too wide, that's all. Come on, get through. Alright, you know what? Eventually I'm going to have to make this one better than trying to push it through. But I just want to see how... Oh my gosh, come on. And that should finish there. So you can sort of hang it this way, or the other way, maybe go underneath it. That way it's held. Have it nice and tight. Or I could just do that one going that way and that one going that way. Well, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And that would end up there. Alright, so let's just take that one out. So I'm fiddling with this for a little while, and then I decided I'm just going to get a piece of wire and just feed it through, and it was okay. As you can see, I'm tinkering quite a bit, but it was just too thick for this particular project. There you go. Done. So now I can tie them up nice and tight in here. Real tight. Hold it with my finger. Oh, that's pretty good. Either that way, or that way, or this way, or that way. Whichever way you want to hang it, you can hang it. I like it. I like the idea. I just have to perfect these things, and I have to find out how much these are to buy. So now we're going to just put some screws in here. I should have made a little hole first, but let's see how we go without it. Right, that's in. I always have to make sure that the screw is not bigger than And that is pretty close. Ooh, pretty close. Don't have to go all the way in, I suppose. Alrighty, let's try this one. Come on in. Come on in. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. That's not going anywhere. Now these ones here. It's going to be a bit tricky with this one unless I can push through it. Maybe I can push through it. Like that. There we go. I can cut this. That's not going anywhere. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Great. There you go. What do you reckon? And it's going to sit nicely. These things, I suppose you can put something soft if you want, but it's plastic. Shouldn't cause any dramas. And they're screwed in. I like this idea. And wow, that's really nice and nice and tight. That tightened by just by pushing these in. That tightened it even more. So wow, what do you reckon? See if I can find somewhere to hang it and see how it sits. Okay, so I hung it up. This is just my hallway sort of wall. Here we go. On the top. I don't know, I can't really see what I'm doing here. So what do you reckon? It was a little bit tricky to hang it because I already had this thing there. See? And when I went to just hang it like this, it was catching only, oh actually it did it now it did it. All right, but it was catching only one of them. So yeah, it was just catching one of the strings, and I had to put my hand underneath it and push it, and then it worked, and it's sitting really nicely. Let me see what it'll look like the other way around. Okay, so this is another variation. If you have like a square painting, so when you catch one of those strings, it sits like that. Now we're going to hook on both of those strings. Oh, sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it with one hand. I need both hands. There it is. It actually is sitting really nice and straight, and so easy to straighten. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think I'm going to use this method from now on. And to hang it, you just really have to have a bigger nail or something, whatever you're hanging it over, and then it'll catch all of them, because it's meant to catch here. Can you see that? Let me use my other hand. Jeez. Okay, so it's meant to sort of sit here from underneath there. And then it'll be straight, or here. If you put it in the middle, it's sort of, even that will work. But you really want it here, like that. So then it catches, if it just catches one, it goes a little bit sideways. It's not straight. It needs it here. I like this idea. I really do. So I don't like how these things scratch your wall sometimes, and oh my god, don't look at my nails. Unless you put them in on the side here, which is what I sometimes do, and have it like this, but it's a bit difficult to do it that way. This is the way it's usually done. Like you do one there, one on the other side, and a string. So I reckon I'm going to be doing this from now on. I like it, and it's not going anywhere. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm really keen to find out what you think about this. I better find out where I can get some more of these cable tie mounts. And this is what they look like. Show you again. It's one side, it's another side. So it's a good idea to have these holes so you can feed your string through, or your wire. Wire would be easier. I like string, probably because I've got a whole lot of it. So, all right then. Oh, enough talking. Back to work. Bye. All right, so I've got this one now, which I've just finished for my son, Alex. However, this is how we want to hang it, right? So the cat's kind of, maybe like that. So I've got to make sure that I know that this is the top where I want it hung. So that's where the finger is. I don't measure anything. Okay, so that's where the string's going to have to go. Just like that. So, because this painting can only be hung one way, which is that way. They can't have it any other way. So I'm just going to sort of place these strategically there and there. And run the string maybe even a bit higher. And have the string nice and tight. Okay, so let me just get a pen or a pencil. Oh, look at that. I've got a pen. I just want to mark it. Can't mark it in the middle, obviously, but I can do a little mark there and here and there and there. Same here, because I need to cut this. This is felt, so it's already nice and tidy, and I want to leave it like that. That's why I'm going to use a little knife to cut this like that, and then into a cross, and hopefully it's not glued on underneath there, because if it is, I won't be in trouble. But no, we've got it. Just got to make sure that, there's a bit of cork underneath there too, and this must have been like a placemat or something. But anyway, it's not going to worry us, because I need to stick this in there. So this needs to go right in there like that. Pull that sticker off, fit it back in there. It's going to be a bit tricky to push in there now. And that one, let's see if we can do it without causing any dramas. Right, one in and this one in. All right, so that's pretty good. Worked out great. I can cut this. Probably will cut it, but that's the idea. So I'm going to do that one, then I'm going to come back to this one to show you what I do next. Okay, so this one can stay like that. Extra support, or I can cut around this one and fit it in to cut all the way and pull it out. Just another variation. If you can see, my hands in the way, but I have to press down. I think this way is tidier. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to get my little wire and pull. Which way am I going to go? This is just something, you know, I'm just using what I have in the house. It's nothing special. Just some string. I've got lots of string, so I want to use it up. If I have lots of something, I'd rather use that than go and buy wire or something like that. Got lots of string, and this is it's a good string, so I know that it's going to be, and this is not very heavy anyway, so it'll be fine. Alright, so we've got that there. This one is done, and now we're gonna double it up and just give it a little bit extra to tie it up. Right now, let me get it under through here now. Feed this through there. Feed it through here. Oh, my fingers are a little bit tired. I did a few of these. Just different variations which work. Each one works. So we're going to do it here on the, I don't really want it right in the middle. It's going to look ugly. So I'm just going to tie it up here. Just should I tie them? I'll tie them up together like this, and then I'll tie them up. Okay, so together like that, and then to each other. So that's that. Now we're going to get this one through here. If you go one under, one over, you get them nice. You don't get them twisting, but I don't mind it twisting underneath now. Ooh, come on. So if you do one under, one over, it'll be straight. This way, see how it's twisting? The knot. I'm sure you already know that. I don't know. Can't stop talking and explaining what I'm doing. Oh, I'm not sure which is over, which is under now. That'll do. That'll do. If I can possibly... No, that'll do. And then I just get a little bit of tape. I like to have things tidy. I could go backwards, or I could just go there. It's not gonna matter. Just want to put this over the top and stick that thing on there, and then just flip it over and just go one more time, just nice and tight. I'll leave a little bit of tape for... Oh, what happened? Which is it? Oh, okay, this way. There you go. I just leave a little bit of tape for here. Don't need to. I didn't need to put the tape there, but I just like things to be neat. And now I like this side to be the same as the other side. And pull these two together. And there you go. So it's nice and neat and tidy. And because I don't have small screws. I need a screw smaller than this to even reinforce this even further. Let me just tuck this under there. Tuck it underneath there, make it stick to it. Yeah, but because, and it's perfect. This just works out perfect because providing that that's about that size. Goes all the way in. I've done one, I'll show you. See that? The screw goes in and it's flush with this, so even tiny little bit under, and it's secured, and you know, but I've got to get some more of those little screws just to give it extra. And anyway, that'll be it from me for now. I will hang this one and show you what it looks like hung up, and how it sits, because it's going to be a little bit different now that these are up here. And if I have to put another couple down here, or even one more, I think I might do that. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I've just tried it. It looks alright. It would be okay for me, but this is going to my son. I want to make sure that it's perfect. So I will put another one of these in here like that, just to make sure that it's not sort of on an angle. It's only by, what is that, 1 2 3, about 3.5 millimeters, but still, you know. So that's what I'll do. I'll pop that in there just like that on its own, and I could put 2 more, put one there, but I think one will be fine, and then it will be nice and flush to the wall. Okay then, that's it. Bye for now. Bye.